Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. And if you're not good, I'm gonna say it again. Please, please, please do something about it. Try and be good. Try as hard as you can to get to a point whereby you are good. You are the only person who has control over how you feel and how you're supposed to feel. Unfortunately, we can say nice things to you, but until you decide that you actually want to feel good and do something about it, you're going to feel good. Okay, cool. Today is what date is it today? It's the 4th of Feb. It's a Saturday. It's raining in Joburg. Just started raining, like it was raining a few minutes ago, but it stopped raining now. But it's a very beautiful day. So I want to tell you guys something, right? About the changes that have been happening in my life and that I am so grateful for, because I am so happy, guys. I'm in my happy and peaceful era. Like, I used to hear people say that, man, I'm so much at peace. Like, peace is my thing. I run after peace. I choose things that are peaceful. I'm in peaceful relationships. Everything about my life is peace. So okay, sharp guys. You might have seen by the title, I literally almost lost my car, but anyway, we'll get to that. So yesterday I go out, went out at like 7:30. And then went to a restaurant, right? And I didn't finish my food at that restaurant, so I had a paper bag with me. I had my cell phone with me. I had my earpieces with me, but not at the restaurant. In my car. In my car, I had my cell phone, my bag. So this bag has everything. It has my life. I have this bag. I have my earphone, and then when I got to the restaurant, I obviously got a paper bag when I was going home. So okay, Shabo, it was like 11 because the restaurant closed at like 10. And it was raining then, so we had to wait like for the rain to like calm down a bit. So the rain kind of stopped, and then I got to my car, and then it like got to 11. I was starting to drive home. Sharp, drive is sharp, and I don't usually drive at night because I don't go out at night a lot, right? So I'm like, okay, I get on a call with the person that I was with. Hi, Sharp. Ka drive, ka fitla high. It was like 30 minutes away, like from the place that I was with. Home was like 30 minutes away. And I get home, and when I get home, I was exhausted. I was exhausted because yesterday at 4 a.m. my mom woke up, right? So every time when I'm home, I sleep with my mother because I am lazy to make my bed in the morning. And usually when we wake up in the morning, because I don't go home often, when we wake up in the morning, we probably have something to do. I always go home to help my mother with stuff, like, I don't know, go with her somewhere, whatever. So I'm like, I'd rather we make one bed. So I always sleep with my mother. I slept with my mother. And then at 4 a.m., like, she ran out of sleep and she switched on her TV. So I believe that's what she does every day. Yo, guys, I couldn't go back to sleep after that. After I had the Turun Samsung TV, I could not go back to sleep. I was on my phone, checking some stuff, and I couldn't sleep until maybe around 6. And around 6, I got like a nap, 30 minutes. And when we woke up, I told my mom, like, I'm playing the dude. Like, and she was like, why didn't you sleep in your bedroom? I mean, valid question, because I was never gonna be woken up and I just slept in my bedroom. She's like, next time, don't sleep in my bedroom, go sleep in your bedroom, because you can't tell me what to do in my bedroom. I was like, okay, cool. And then obviously I had to drive back. Here to Joburg that day. I drive back to Joburg, and when I got here, I was like, every time when I drive from Rustenburg to Joburg, I feel exhausted. Like, that hour 30 minutes, it's a lot for me. So I was exhausted, but I was like, no, you know what, because this date we wanna go, like, okay, sharp. So obviously at the date until like busiku at like 11, probably got home at like 12. So when I get home, the person I was with was not home yet, so they were still driving. And I sit in my car and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try and take a nap. In my car, that's me, I'm like, I'm just gonna try and take a nap before I go upstairs. I sit there, guys. I sit there, and after some time, like, you know what? Let me just go up. And then I obviously take my stuff, put on my headset so that I can continue talking on the phone, put my earpieces on, take the thing, put it, I was wearing a gym skirt, put it in my pocket, like what do they call this thing where you put that thing, put it in my pocket, take my Vaseline, put it in my pocket, take my bag. Every time when I get out of the car, I take my bag and then I sling it, ne? Every day, like every single time, guys, every single time. But yesterday, for some weird reason, I did not. I don't know why. It seems like I didn't. Okay, sharp. And then I go to the back of my boot. I keep an umbrella at the boot. Go to the boot, take out the umbrella. I keep the umbrella because it was still raining. Go to the back seat, take the paper bag, right? Obviously, I believe that I locked my car. That's what I believe. Locked my car, and then I start going up. I get upstairs. When I get upstairs, I put the food in the fridge, washed my face. I was like, I'm not even gonna, like, I didn't even have the energy to take a bath. Wash my face, brush my teeth. I was like, I'm going to sleep, Mina. Okay, shabu. I then do that. And then I sleep. Oh no, got home. And then sharp, guys, like I'm sleeping peacefully because I'm exhausted. You know that sleep that you're like, I can't even wake up. And funny enough, we had to go on a recce today. My crew and I had to go on a recce, but we hadn't set time. Like yesterday, we didn't set time to, okay, what time are we gonna go to this recce? And then my location scout today said, no, let's rather make it Sunday. I was like, oh, thank goodness, because we were still looking for more locations. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I wake up at like, because my body wakes me up at 6, right? Every day I wake up at 6 and then I go to bed at 10. So wakes me up at 6. I started replying to texts that I had from my DOP, reply. And I'm like, you know what, let me just go back to sleep again. I sleep. I tell them, okay, no, we'll do. Oh, no. I was like, okay, we have to go, Mina and I, we'll go and check this other place at like 12. Right, I'll wake up because he's like, oh, when you were out at night yesterday, you're probably tired. Because I'm like, set the time, and he's like 11. I'm like, no, actually, let's make it 12. Okay, Shapo. I go back to sleep. When I go back to sleep, maybe after an hour, there's a knock on my door. Guys, I'm shocked. Nobody ever knocks at my door. The only person who has ever knocked on my door that I do not know, or I wasn't expecting, is the guy who was coming here to fumigate. But I also knew he was coming because they told me, like, they set an appointment the previous day, okay, the guy is gonna come. That's the only person who has ever knocked on my door that I did not expect. So this year, obviously, I've never had Uber Eats. So I am not like sitting there thinking, oh, there's a guy with Uber Eats or because I just literally decided I'm not gonna use Uber Eats this year unless push comes to shove. But I don't want to use Uber Eats. I don't want to order takeaways. That was my thing for this year. Okay, shove. And knock on my door. I avoided the first knock because I'm like, no, the person is probably knocking on the wrong door because nobody knows me here. I do not know anybody. I do not have friends in this estate. I know no one. Like, I don't know their names. They don't know my name. Like, I know nobody. Every person who comes here is a person who can send them code. And I'm like, oh, Kimang, oh. Okay, that person knocks again. I'm like, okay, let me just go and open. I open. And then the guy says to me, are you okay? He's like, oh no, he starts by saying, sorry for waking you up. I'm like, no, it's cool. Because like, no, this person was actually sleeping. I'm like, nah, it's cool. And he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I can recognize his face, right? Maybe I've seen him around, but I don't know him. I'm like, this guy. I'm like, yes, I'm okay. Why? He's like, no, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah. And he said, what did you lose yesterday? I'm like, lose? I lost nothing yesterday. He's like, you didn't lose anything yesterday. I'm like, me? Because I'm shocked. I'm like, guys, now I've been sleeping. I do not even know what this guy is talking about. I'm like, nah, dude, I did not lose anything. And then he shows me my bag. I've never been so shocked in my life. I'm like, this thing, where is it coming from? This bag, guys, I want to show you what this bag has. I always have this bag. Everywhere you're going to see me with this bag. This is the only bag. So 98% of the time when you see me, you'll see me carrying this bag. It's the only bag that I have that I like because it has everything that I need and my phone is always on my hand. That's basically it. This bag has my car keys. Here are the keys. It has my bank card and like it has cards and like, what do we call this thing? Because I use them. The rewards card, and it has toothpicks. I always have toothpicks. Ne? Obviously, my bank card has my name, right? And I thought, okay, maybe this guy knows my name, but I've never told him my name. This guy, I've only ever since I moved here, I only saw this guy probably once. And I think it was because I'm trying to think who this guy is. I think it's the guy who helped me carry plastics upstairs. But I don't know where he stays, and I've probably only ever seen him once. I don't know his name, and he doesn't know my name because we've never hanged out. Okay, sharp, and now there's brightness, but whatever. Okay, sharp. And I'm just like, okay, where did you get it? He's like, I don't know what I think he left, actually. Because I kept on asking, where did you find it? Because I wanted to understand, where did this guy find it? The guy did not say. I don't usually carry coins, but I don't usually, but my sister and I are trying something new, can coin. So we're trying something new, can coin. So I have the coin. Like everything is in this bag. Do you understand that a person did not need to like break into my car? Like they just take the key, guys, they get in, and then today and I don't have a car. Literally, I don't have a bank card, but I'm about I cannot tell it. Like I lost everything, and also there are valuable things in my car, like my license is there, everything is there. I had to start all over. But this guy found my apartment because maybe he remembered where I stayed. He was like, no, you're the only person that I know who parks this side, who drives that car. That's why I thought it was you. Because I was like, how did you know though that this is my bag? He said, no, you're the only person who drives that car, and I kept it last night. I wonder where they were coming from. It was at 12, guys. And okay, I mean, I was coming from somewhere, but I don't usually expect people to be out. I don't know why, but I don't usually think people are out in the middle of the night. So I feel naughty when I'm out at night. So okay, sharp, after that, girl, I put the bag there by the kitchen. I go back and I sleep. Peaceful. I don't even think, oh, life. I sleep. I wake up maybe after 3 hours, chat to people, reply to messages. I call my mom, like, oh girl, I lost my bag. My mom laughs. And I'm like, okay, sharp. What I'm getting with this thing is, when I started this year, my intention was to have a peaceful year, right? Peaceful on all levels, like just peaceful. Can my problems be peaceful? Can they be resolved peacefully? Can I have peaceful relationships? Can I have peaceful friendship? Can I be a peaceful person? It has always been about peace, and I've encountered problems, right? But even in dealing with those problems, I deal with them with peace in my heart. Like the old me, I mean, this is the new me, guys. The old me would have sat there and be like, yo, Kiena, like what would have happened? What if? But right now, I'm at a point where I'm like, it didn't happen though. So why sit for hours and think of what ifs? I don't even know where the car is, guys. I haven't gone downstairs and checked the car. I'm gonna go now after I'm finished. Like the way I'm so at peace, I'm just like, it happened. I have to forgive myself for losing my bag. Yes, maybe I was a little bit careless, but there's no need for me to beat myself up about it. The old me would have been, and it's a mistake. Like I would never drop my bag on purpose, and I know that for a fact. Why is it so hard for me to forgive myself for mistakes that I made? Hi guys, I'm just like, I'm at peace. Like I've never been so much at peace. I deal with things from a peace level. The other day I was talking to my production manager, and she was like, I kept on saying to her, we have enough time. Like we have enough time, don't worry. And she was like, no, we don't have time. And I was like, oh, you know what? I actually don't enjoy talking to you. I mean, I said it as a joke, and I was like, you know what? I genuinely don't enjoy talking to you today because you're stressing me and you're giving me anxiety because you're telling me that things are not enough. And I've been reading Daring Greatly, right? Daring Greatly saying we have a never enough mentality, right? And everything that I do, guys, this year, I read books so that I learn to be a better person, to be a better partner, to be a better daughter, to be a better friend, to be a better human being, and to also be content with the life that I have. I'm blessed, guys. I have everything that I need. I do not lack anything. But the thing is, we're always complaining. always complaining, especially like as a filmmaker. I never have enough money to do something, I never have enough time to do something. But the never enough passage that because it keeps saying it over and over again, the book, that we always have the mentality of not having enough. And I said to her, we do have enough time, we do have the time that we need. So let's take one job at a time and be at peace. Like, because man, I think of a lot of things where I have to do this, and I never get anything done because I get exhausted from thinking of the amount of things that I have to do. And I decide I'm gonna have a schedule, okay? I'm gonna write the things that I need to achieve this day, and I make sure that I achieve those things, and I'm happy with whatever it is. Anything else, I'll do it tomorrow. If I don't finish them by 5 p.m., guys, I am not intending on working on anything. I need to have time to read my books, to make dinner, to just chill, to chat to my people, have phone calls. I am not about working 24/7. I'm no longer about that. I'm about having a peaceful life that I have peace. Because last year I was working. Wake me up at 3, I'm working. Call me at 2, I am there. Call me 3 a.m. guys, waking, like I was working and working. And by December I felt exhausted. Like I said, I think it's the New Year, New You, something like that video. And I said, I was so exhausted emotionally, mentally. And I remember breaking down in front of my nephew. And he was asking me what's wrong. And I just said, I'm so sad. Like, I've never met anyone who, I recently met a girl from Cape Town who loves as much as I do. I was like, oh, this is the first person I've ever met who loves as much as I do. I met her at the film festival. And I was like, I don't know anybody who laughs as much as I do. Guys, I laugh at everything. Everything under the, I will laugh. Like, I'm always laughing. Where you find me and I'm not laughing, just know what something is happening. But my laugh was fading away last year. My smile was fading away, and I could see myself that this is not me. And it was because I was holding on to things that were not giving me peace. I was holding on to people that I created a picture. Like, I'm so good at creating a perfect picture, but people always prove me wrong, that picture is not right because this is me. And I always say, no, this is not you. You have to be the person in the picture that I created in my head, because I always think good about people. And people, yes, people are so good at saying they are good people, they do good things, but their actions say otherwise. And I always listen to Oprah Winfrey saying, when a person shows you who they are, believe them, right? Believe those people. I never used to believe people. I would say no. And the hypocrisy comes from wanting people to change for you because you have created a picture about them. Like, I started realizing that, yes, I pride myself in being the most truthful person. I tell my friends the truth, but I fail to tell myself the truth. I fail to say, no, girl, you're wrong for wanting somebody to change so that they can be in your life. Open the space, remove that person. Life will bring people who actually align with your values and the things that you want. And I'm telling you, this year, I am bombarded with good people. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Like, every single person is for me. I had to let go of friendships, and I had to be honest in saying I've been complaining about these people in my life, but I never let them go. I want them to change. And that's selfish because that person will fit another person's life. And it's not you. You have created a picture for yourself. And you do not have the peace that you need in your life because the person does not match the picture. Oh! Like right now, guys, I'm at my peaceful state. Like, I am so happy. I even feel emotional of how happy I am. God is bringing people who are for me. You know, when a person wakes up and say, what do you need? I've been complaining about, I'm always there for people, but I never get a call and a person says, hey, do you think you need this? Can I help you with that? And it's not even about work. It's not even about project. Like on a personal level, that I want to see you succeed. Hey, let's do this. I've been longing for that. But every time, because I wake up every day and I listen to motivational speakers and they all say, you know what's good for you. You know the type of people you want in your life. But you're holding on to the things and people who are not good for you. And because of that, you're not going to receive the people you actually need because you do not have the guts to let go. All I'm saying is let's let go of everything that is not for us, that is not good. Let go of the relationships that you think are great. You can feel, you can see. Guys, all of us can see when a man is good for you, when a friend is good for you, when a boss is good for you, we all know. We all know, we all feel these things. Like, we literally all know what's good for us and what's not. Stop holding on because of the picture you created, especially if these people actually, because if a person wants to change, you tell people, hey, I don't like you doing this, but they continue doing that. Hey, I don't like you treating me like that, they continue doing that. That simply means that person is not for you. Let them go. Other people will come. And I'm just saying, I would have woken up today. Like last year, I felt like in Alibati. I remember calling my friend and saying, actually, when Kinsley. I mean, we joke a lot. I don't believe in witchcraft, but I was saying, the way things are bad in my life. And they were not bad because I was struggling. No, I'm a grateful person, guys. People always say, you always look like you have everything in order. Hey, you always look like you don't need help. You always look like you're good. And that's because I'm a grateful person. I'm grateful for everything that I have. But the people that I had in my life, a lot of them were just not good for me. They were good for other people, and they probably are good for other people. And I genuinely had to get to a point whereby I respect that. And I understand that these people are not good for me, but they are good for other people. And let me open a space in my life. Let them go so that people who are for me can come. And I'm just saying that has been working wonders. I never used to believe motivational speakers. I was like, oh, these people, they are just talking. But taking things and changing who I am, I'm a very let's do this type of person. Like my production manager, she's a let's work. And I'm like, but we're not gonna get anything done because we talk about cast, and then after cast we talk about equipment, after equipment. Like, let's deal with this thing, let's finish it and go. Talking about 100 things at once is not going to help you in any way. It stresses you, it gives you anxiety. That's what it does. And when you are anxious, guys, I cannot work. When I'm thinking, oh, I do not have time, I do not have enough, I can't work and I can't function. And the Daring Greatly book said, you have enough, relax. And I'm seeing the peace that comes with seeing enough. Oh, goodness. Guys, I am happy. Like, I am happy. I am content. When I get hurt, it's the hurt that lasts for a day and I move on. And I have different perspective of it. Perspective is very important also. Different perspective in life. Like today, I'm sat there after I oh, like I didn't finish that. Yet last year, I know for a fact I would have completely lost the key. I would literally be looking for my car today. Calling like back to back, because I solve problems, but I'm very good at that. Calling people by this estate, asking, did anyone bring anything? But because of the life that I'm living, even my problems are resolved peacefully. Like I didn't have to wake up, look for my key, because I was supposed to go to the recce, but I didn't go. And the key came back to me before I even had to go to the car. Do you understand how the mind, guys, law of attraction works? It works, hey? The universe conspires in your favor. That's what they always say. You want a peaceful life, lead a peaceful life, act like a person who wants a peaceful life. Problems are going to arise. When you solve them, don't solve them from, oh, my life is a mess. No, solve them at like, yes, I have problems, this is what I'm dealing with, let me fix it. Like, even at the wake but I'm peace getting like get desperate for peace, and our born is just like, let me not put her through that, you know. And I'm so grateful. I mean, for another person who would be like, guys, like my life would be, ID, license, bank card. Like I would literally, okay, Monday I have to go do my ID. Monday, but because of the life that I'm leading, I even get my things back easily. Like you guys have no idea what was happening last year. Everything was, not everything, okay, that's been dramatic, but a lot of things were going wrong because I was always anxious and I always wanted to be in control, and I'm like, this year I just want peace, hey? I just want peace. I don't go to places where I feel like they're not going to be peaceful for me. I don't do things I don't want to do just to please anybody. I'm living a peaceful life. I wake up every day grateful for my life and knowing that I have enough. and I have everything that I need, and I just want peace. When I meditate peace, I meditate love. I am very conscious and I'm very intentional about wanting that life and living that life, and it has been a bliss. January was a beautiful, beautiful month. February is becoming a beautiful, beautiful month. And yes, letting go of people and letting go of things is not the easiest thing, and it's very painful because these are the people that we love. These are the things that we love. But unfortunately, we have to be honest with ourselves. Don't just go around and telling people that crap, that when our words are so. But on the other side, you are not being honest with yourself and the type of person you are, on how selfish you are. Because I have been selfish in wanting people to change so that they can suit a picture that I created in my life, and that's not fair on anybody. Just let them go. Let them go because they don't suit you, they don't fit your life, and it's okay to let people go. It's okay to accept that. And I'm telling you, from varsity, I remember this trend started happening in varsity, whereby when I let something go, I swear to God, it does not even take days. God somehow always brings something, guys. When I dare greatly, daring greatly. This book is changing my life. I'm going to finish it today. When I dare greatly and I let go of things that are so hard to let go of, I swear to God, God always brings something more powerful and more brilliant. Because letting go of things is not easy at all, especially things that you feel like this thing would have been so perfect, but the thing is, they would have been. They are not. Right now, perfect life. I've never had a perfect life. Like this year, I'm so conscious about how I feel, how I do things, how I talk to people, being honest with myself, being honest with other people, daring greatly. And daring greatly is not about going and trashing everything. It's about doing the things that scares you the most, that you know are going to be beneficial for you. Okay, guys, I've been talking a lot. All I just wanted to say is I got my car keys back, and I believe it's because of the life that I'm living. Honestly, because if it was last year, I swear to God, the way in which you live your life affects everything else, because the universe brings you more problems. Like, you want problems, the universe will bring you more problems. You focus on complaining, it will give more things to complain about. Even you are complaining person who complain, because that's what you want. You want to be a peaceful person. I'm telling you, God will bring peace to your life. And bringing peace does not mean, like, I'm gonna say this again, does not mean how no matter nothing, but you're gonna solve them and move on with your life peacefully and not complain about anything. So all I'm saying is, start smallly every day. Do stuff. Don't beat yourself up about anything you can't change. You will never make another person be the person that you want them to be, and it's not fair. Also, let's just start there. It's not fair for you to want me to be the person that you want me to be. I hope that made sense. I hope so. It's not fair. Just let them go, and God will bring people who are for you, who you say you want. Don't change these ones. These ones, they will fit another person's picture perfectly. They will be okay. And you are not, guys, firstly, we are not perfect. We just have to meet people who complement each other. Like my best friend Kinsley, I don't see myself having any other person as my best friend. Like Kinsley and I are like this, guys. We are one. Like as a friend, I'm just like, I swear to God. And the reason why we have had, like, it's like 8 years now. We've been friends for like maybe 7 or 8 years. And I've never fought with Kinsley to a point whereby we hate each other. We have had disagreements, and we probably ever fought and not spoke to each other for 2 days for like twice in 7 years. And that relationship has worked for me. It's a healthy relationship. So I was saying, I am literally done doing that. I'm done making people, I even forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know. I was saying something about Kinsley, but I forgot. So that's basically what I'm saying. If you want to lead a peaceful life, you have to be a peaceful person. And yeah, guys, I am happy, and I hope everybody also. Unfortunately, you have to do something about it. That doesn't come. You have to change your habits. You have to change your values. The decisions that you take, the way in which you live, you have to change it. The way in which you think, the way in which you treat other people, all of it has to change. And I wish happiness upon everybody. And I believe that we are going to be happy, all of us, and I'm going to remind you every week to, if you're not happy, do something about it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please do subscribe, like, and comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye, guys.